he's between everything that happened, he's still kind of like pondering on what's the proper path and what's the proper action to take place. It's quite really fascinating. Like you said, like this guy made you a vampire. You made him serve him for 1,000 years. He discarded you like a piece of shit and tossed you in the pit. Yet this guy's still looking for answers on behalf of Kain, and he still wants to kind of see what like answers in melee. Because honestly, at this point, killing Kain, like sure it could serve him some revenge, from the actions, but like so much time has passed by, and there's so much deceit on all angles. And the story's just been so huge and between time and history and the past, and there's just so much more into it, right? And I haven't really seen the Kane side of the story also, which I got to check out like the first games to see what's going on there. But there's so much more, and this game right here is probably like the where like it shines the most. It's like the piece of the puzzle too that I haven't really seen that much. So it's just so cool. So cool. I'm gonna be enjoying every step of the way on this one, that's for sure. Alright, that said, let's go save. Alright. And Kane is kind of saying that these murals, no, like, the squid is kind of saying that these murals are lies. I don't think they are though, because the squid wasn't really on Raziel's side. It also had like its own agendas. From the murals, it was kind of saying that like there was a race of like angelic divine beings that were fighting like the demons, and something kind of happened, like a curse been put upon them, and you had like the blade, which probably was the soul river that like once imbued with them corrupted them, and they became more demonic and started to crave blood. And there, they were saying like these creatures that everything needs to die for like the circle of life to make like sense. That these creatures were just not dying anymore, and it probably just pissed off other beings. Really, it had nothing to do with right or wrong and stuff like that. Just the fact that they were like not dying with the limitations of death probably pissed someone off. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like there's a lot of truth hidden into like these walls and the story of this game. There's just something about it that just like speaks to me. Hmm. No. Okay. I'm about to die here. Maybe I need to go down? Yeah. Okay, so this is kind of like the Spectre realm. This is kind of like the same map at the start of the game. Interesting. And the choose of words too, eh? Like your destiny beckons instead of like awaits. So much thought was involved in it. And just the fact that the voice, like a character, is like Megabyte in this is kind of interesting because it was kind of like a voice of her generation. As a kid, like that voice actor was involved in all the mainline shows that we ever watched. There's always kind of like a story being told on certain characters, just like the guy that plays like Neo in the Matrix. There's certain kind of movies and there's certain kind of things that some people are put in like positions of that just speaks it's just that just speaks truth on certain kind of subjects. I gotta say, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Nice.
I surfaced into a very different landscape. The daylight barely penetrated the dense canopy of this forest.
It looks like
Here I discovered
Melchiah's
an ancient
tomb.
ruin, unmistakably one of Mobius's time-streaming chambers, but long ago sealed and abandoned to the encroaching swamp. I didn't currently possess the means to break this seal, but I thought in time that I might.
Why was that so cool? Ah. Fuck. Man. She did some damage there. It's funny, like Raziel wants vengeance, but at the same time, he's like, eh. He seeks out answers and knowledge more than anything else. Okay, so the rocks is where I want to go. Perhaps. Hmm. Ah, shit. That's not what I want to do. This doesn't definitely feels a bit less puzzle-ish than the first one did. So there's nothing really telling me that I actually need to jump up there. Okay, I'm getting close to the 15-minute mark. On that note, I'll see you guys on the next vid. Oh shit.